George Ellick and Ali Maxwell here from Not the Top 20, delivering another video on the Welsh EFL clubs for DragonSports. This time around, it is a turn of Cardiff City. And Ali, many Bluebirds fans seem to have accepted relegation, but there's no doubt looking at this Easter weekend, two massive games, 2 games in 4 days, 1 point from safety with 12 points left to play for. How much of a chance do you give them of getting safety?
Tough one. I understand exactly where the negative feeling is coming from. Put simply, Cardiff have had 6 winnable games in a row and they've only won one of them. That's why they're in the position that they are in. They cannot seem to get a 90-minute performance to click into place. Either the defence does okay, broadly does its job and keeps the opposition down to 1 goal max or even a clean sheet, but then at the same time the attack struggles, or they manage to score 2 in a game like they did against Preston, but they'd already conceded twice and it's a 2-2 draw. Similarly, they can have a decent start to the game, a decent first half, and it's almost always followed by a poor one. It's so frustrating to watch from a neutral's point of view. I can't imagine what it's like from a fan's point of view. The Sheffield United game on Friday, on paper, is a disaster, right? Away to the team in third place, not ideal at all. But Blades have lost 3 in a row. Cardiff fans will know this. They've lost to Oxford. They've lost to Argyle. Fellow relegation battlers have taken all 3 points off Sheffield United. Why couldn't Cardiff? I wonder if for Cardiff there might be some benefit to knowing what this game is going to look like at Bramall Lane. They will have to defend for their lives. They will be without the ball, defending their half, defending their box for the majority of the game. And therefore, from an attacking point of view, it's pretty straightforward. Make the most of counter-attacking opportunities. Make the most of set-piece opportunities. There's just an aspect to that where I wonder if that might simplify things for the players, and it could bring out a more positive performance from them. They have a horrible record against the top 4 this season. George, against Leeds, they lost 2-0 and 7-0, 2-1 and 5-0 to Burnley. They lost 2-0 and 2-1 to Sunderland. And in their home game against Blades, it was 2-0. So this is to avoid losing all 8 games against the top 4. What I will say is, one of the rare positives of Cardiff's season is some quite impressive away points on the road. Not many wins, but points that they've picked up against good teams. So between teams in 5th and 16th, they haven't lost a single away game. They've won against Blackburn and Watford, and they've drawn against 9 of the other teams between 5th and 16th. That suggests to me that on their travels, they can dig deep. And I think there's an argument they might find it easier playing on their travels sometimes, Cardiff, because the atmosphere at home has not always been entirely positive. Obviously, results elsewhere are important as well for Cardiff, and they've got the team above them and below them playing against each other in Derby and Luton. There's a good chance that Good Friday's results go against Cardiff. They have to stay calm and focused if that does happen ahead of Oxford at home on Monday. And overall, they have to set aside what looks like quite a lot of noise around Omar Reza, around the performances, a lot of understandable fear of relegation to League One. They have to put that to one side for this weekend and give it everything in support of their team. And as a neutral, my main question is, do Cardiff City have it in them? That's what we're going to find out from the manager to the players to the fans. This weekend is the litmus test. Do they have it in them to survive? We'll find out.